women are naturally multitasking.
How has it been coping with your career and your home at the same time?
No matter what your work schedule has been during the day, you must service the oga, your husband at home.
Yes, welcome to Noble TV Live. This moment we want to discuss an issue that may interest you either as a woman or as a man, and it has to do with women, particularly career ones, and home management if they are married. Now with me is no other person than Victoria Chukura to actually dissect this issue. So thank you for being there as always. My name is Augustine Omilo. Like I said earlier, I'm with Mrs. Chukura Victoria. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy to be here.
Thank you very much. You know, not too long ago, I don't know whether it's up to 15, 20 years ago now, we had the Beijing conference where women all over the world went to India to actually talk about, is it India or China?
China to
actually talk about women emancipation, you know, declaring that women are equal to men and therefore they should be given equal opportunities. Now, equal opportunities have been given to women, but again, it appears that women that are working, that's the career women now, are given even more opportunities bigger than the equal other ones are given, you know, because you are working just like the men, and the men after work, they go home and relax. And you, after working in the office, you go back again at home and you start doing some other things. I don't know how difficult or how easy it has been for women, particularly in Africa and Nigeria particularly, to actually cope with this kind of arrangement. And that is why I have Mrs. Chukura to help me clear some of the issues. So, Victoria, yes, how has it been since this declaration? You are a career woman, I know. How has it been coping with your career and your home at the same time?
Yeah, it has been very, very interesting.
Okay.
Very, very interesting. And as you will recall, women are naturally multitasking. Delve into several things, and we're not tired, we keep moving. Sometimes our husbands or our people living with us will come and say, mommy, it's okay, you have tried for today. For the very active ones, so not the lazy ones, because we have the lazy ones too. So that is it. We are multitasking.
Okay.
Yes.
And by extension, I want to believe that you're also saying that it has not been easy, but it is possible.
Yes.
If you're hardworking.
Yes.
As a woman.
Yes.
Now, what are the challenges, you know, facing women in this kind of category? Because I know that yes, one is married, he does all that she does in the office, and getting back home again, you do all that is required again as a woman. Whereas there are women who are not married, and they do the same thing. And, you know, so there's a competition between the woman that is married with the men who are married or married on one hand, and women who are married with the women that are not married on the other. So what are the challenges facing the women that are married and they are now also in this category or this situation where they have to also cope with the home chores and all that?
Yeah, thank you for this question. You know, the beauty of all these things is that at the end of it, or at the end of it all, you know, there's something you stand to be grateful or to be cheerful about. That at the end of it, you see the result of all these activities. If you are married, at the end of the day, you have children by the grace of God. At the end of it, you have children. If you are a career woman, at the end of it, you have your promotions, you have your upliftments, you have your maybe postings to different places of work to man different schedule as your position requires. So at the end of it, you go through all this and all, and at the end of it also, you have oga to satisfy and to also attend to him and all the extended family members that will be around you at that time.
Okay. So when you say oga now, you're talking of oga
as in husband.
Oga at home, not oga on top. You're using Nigeria now. Oga
at home. And oga in the office.
Yes.
Because your boss is there to satisfy as regards your work schedule. Yeah. Then the oga, which is the husband, is there to satisfy, to do your marital obligations.
Okay.
Yes. You have to fulfill that. Very important.
Okay. Now, there are women, they may be facing challenges in their offices, but when they come home, they appear to also have this kind of husband that they think, I'm the head and you are my wife, and therefore I sit down and you go cook for me and all that. That is what I mean. Summarily, I'm talking about difficult husbands, who may not be as tasking or as hard, well, not as hardworking, as busy as you are as a career woman, and yet when you come back home, he expects you to also do to him as you would, even when he was, even if he was not really working. You just meet a man who is at home relaxing all day, and you have been working since morning, and you still come back, and he expects you to do all. How do career women manage this kind of men?
Naturally, in African setting, they say the man is the head of the home. So no matter what your work schedule has been during the day, you must service the oga, your husband at home. That's you owe him that obligation to care for him, to make sure his food is ready, that when he wants it, or when it is time for him to take his meal, to make sure that the home is okay for him to be comfortable when he comes in, and to make sure that the children too are well taken care of. When he comes in, he meets all these things in order, then there will be less fracas in the house. He will feel happy. He will feel good that he has a wife that is a very, very, very hardworking, that cares about the home front. Even though she's a career woman, she puts her career first and all, but the home is not neglected.
Yes, I will not let you go until you tell me something about how you feel career women should actually act both at home and in the office. So, in summary, what is your counsel to women who are career women, who are facing challenges of managing the office and also managing home? And when I say career women, I'm not talking of people who are the lowest ebb. I'm talking of people who are highly up there. And when you get home, you still have to, act like a woman and a husband. I mean, a wife to a husband who probably may not necessarily be up there like you. Yes, your advice.
Yeah, I advise women, career women who are up there, to be humble, to not to take pride in the fact that they are maybe a boss in the office and begin to lord it over their husband at home. It doesn't work like that. You are a boss in the office, you drop it. When you get to the house, to the home,
you're a subordinate.
You're a subordinate. You are a wife. You are under somebody. That's how it is. So, and of course, two captains cannot be in a ship. Yes. So you have to be where you are supposed to be. Let the captain.
Pilot the ship.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, viewers, you have heard from Mrs. Chukura her opinion about career women and home management. It's up to you also to lend your voice to what we just discussed now, because there are some persons who are looking up to you and I for direction. And therefore, if you do, you are making the society better than you actually make it. My name is Augustine Omilo, and we're drawing the curtain close here now, hoping that when you watch, you will also share, as you comment, and subscribe. Of course, you should press the notification button so that when next we discuss again, you'll be one of the first people to receive the information. Thank you very much for being there. We'll come back again next time.